I'm Leila. So today we have a showcase for Stalthus Dragonbane, courtesy of US. He's one of the newer champs in the game and haven't really seen a lot with him just yet, so this should be fun. We actually have him set up for Arena. We also have him set up for Dragon 25. Now you are going to see that US has him geared in crit damage sets. Now he said he did that on purpose because he figured if there are people that are maybe earlier in the game that don't have really good savage or lethal gear, he wanted to kind of do something maybe that would be a little bit easier and more obtainable for some people. So he does have 3 sets of crit damage. Now for his stats, you're going to see he's at 41,000 HP, 1,500 attack, 5,400 defense. His speed's at 186. He is crit capped with 329% crit damage. He's got resistance and accuracy as well. Now, what makes him fun is he has a pretty good kit, particularly his A3, so we're going to get to that in a minute. His A1 is called Axe of Glory, hits twice, and if the target's under any debuff, each hit decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. So that is pretty nice there. Like I say all the time, I'm such a fan of champs that have turn meter manipulations and speed reductions on their A1. Even better if it's an AoE, you know what I mean? A2, Drake Hunter Tactics. Now this is an AoE stun. AoE stun. A3 is called Dragonheart. He gets a 60% increased defense buff on himself, then attacks all enemies. He has a chance of placing a decreased crit damage debuff for 2 turns on enemies whose attack is higher than defense, or a chance of placing decreased speed for 2 turns on enemies whose attack is equal to or lower than their defense. So what's really nice with his A3 is that he does put his own plus 60% defense buff on before attacking. So this kind of makes it so you don't really need to have like a defense kind of buffer in the comp to be able to maximize his damage. Because again, remember, like he is a defense based champ as well too. Switch chats like Drake Hunter Tactics. We know where he got that outfit. Look. Okay, look. I know it looks like he's wearing Draco. I choose to believe it's kind of like How to Train Your Dragon, and he's Draco's dragon rider. All right? You guys leave me some comments down below what you think. I'm choosing to believe that he did not kill Draco. I am choosing to believe that he is Draco's dragon rider. Okay? Now, his aura is ally defense in all battles by 30%. For Masteries, let's go take a look at Masteries. Went down the defense and the offense tree. Now, what you don't see behind me is we have Methodical, we have Kill Streak, and then his T6 is actually going to be Helm Smasher, okay? That's what we have for his T6. And I believe, did we see if he was fully booked? He is fully booked. Oh, we can't forget his passive, you guys. Untarnished. Whenever an enemy attempts to place a weaken debuff, a decreased defense debuff, or a poison on this champ, it reflects back onto the attacker. And the damage increases by 5% for each debuff on the target. Spring, thank you so much for the follow. All right, so like I said, so today we're actually going to run him in the arena as kind of like a defense nuke champ. And then we're also going to be running him in Dragon 25. And the team we're going to be running him with is going to be Zavia, Bad Alcazar, Prince Kaimar, and then Tomb Lord. So let's go actually hit the arena first. All right, guys, we're in the arena. Twitch chat says to avoid Ultimate Death Knight. So we're going to go play with Ultimate Death Knights. We're going to play with Ultimate Death Knight team. So this is the team we actually have. We have Prince Kaimar lead for speed in arena battles. We have Lady Kimmy, Warlord, and then we have Stalthus. So let me see if we do have any presets set up. So you are going to see that for Prince Kaimar, we always have remove the debuffs first, right? So we ping pong back and forth between removing buffs, refreshing, and then removing again. Lady Kimmy, we have her Flurry of Petals. Actually, no, sorry. We're starting with the Spirit Flux. Increases turn meter, accuracy, speed. Going to Flurry of Petals and then back. Warlord, we have him start with his Orcish Rituals, which is an AoE and puts target skills on cooldown. Down to Protection, which is block debuffs and shields, and then back. And then Stalthus. So we are going to have him start with his increased defense and AoE. All right. After that, he's going to go to Drake Hunter Tactics, which is again going to be an AoE and it's going to be a stun. So that's how we have this set up. And this team's actually called Draco's Rider. So I love it because, you know, he's also along the same camp as me, saying that Stalthus is in fact The Dragon Rider. He didn't kill Draco. He's the Dragon Rider. Yes, we have Stalthus in here. He's the nuker in this comp is what we have. Just like that. The animation's really neat, guys. That was kind of cool. It's like a dragon that came out, right? So he did get block revived. Yep, the peril got us. Can we get Duchess before she does anything? Hey, we did it! All right. Let Death Knight go! Oh my gosh, I love Death Knight. So now, let's see if we can beat him. Considering Stalthus is our damage, we're gonna have to see how this goes. Might be slow. Look at Death Knight. Yeah, you guys saw the sheep? I love it, I'm telling you guys. This could take a while, guys. This could take a while. That's what I've been wanting to do with mine, is I want to get sheep on my ultimate Death Knight. Did he just glide? Was that a glitch? Did he just glide? That was actually funny. At least we keep decreasing his turn meter. Sheeps! You got double sheeped yesterday? This could take a little while, guys. I mean, his health is dropping. It's just taking some time. Don't worry, we're not aborting the mission. We're not aborting. This is pretty much how every fight against Ultimate Death Knight goes in lower arena. Depending on how long this takes, guys, we're gonna cut the video ahead to the end. We'll see how long this takes. All right, guys, we're back. The fight ended at 4 minutes and 36 seconds. We did win. It was just a long, drawn-out fight, but we did win this one. We did win this one. It just took a while against Ultimate Death Knight. All right, now, US also has anti-Hedgian Torment. So we could probably do this one. Let's do this one so you guys can see the other team. He does have here anti-Hedgy Torment, which is Cardial, Molly, the original Ultimate Death Knight, Neckert the Great, and Stalthus. And then we do have Cardial in lead. So this is going to be anti-Hedgy Torment. Whoa, look at that hit. He hits hard, you guys. That AoE definitely did some damage. Nice. Siffy down. We got this. Beautiful. I gotta tell you, that was pretty neat. Seeing how much damage his AoE does. And the animation's pretty neat, too. Oh, we could try these guys. So same thing. We're doing like anti-Hedgy Torments. And we do have a Torment here, too. Right? And again, so Stalthus is a defense-based champ. I do think he looks pretty cool. You guys, some people pulled Stalthus today. Nice. So good timing for a showcase then to see what he could do. US does have him as like a defense nuker, as you see here. We're also going to run him in Dragon 25 very shortly. We're just playing an arena at the moment. So good thing to point out is the damage that Stalthus is doing on his A3 is without a defense down or any weakened debuffs. So with that being said, obviously if we had some champs in here that applied those debuffs, the damage would be amplified for sure. So that's something to also keep in mind. All right, Torment down. Or, not Torment, sorry. We got Duchess down. Ooh, does that Cardiel have Smite on him with Brimstone? That's what it looks like, right? Okay, there we go. Very nice. We've got 2 dwarves left. 2 dwarves left. And again, this isn't, is it gonna be quick? Boop! He pops right back up. We don't expect this to be fast. Look at the damage he did, though. He popped right back up again. You have to love that. Very nice. That was 2 minutes there. So that was great. So you guys were able to see a kind of like a normal team comp. We went up against Ultimate Death Knight. You were able to also see the anti-Hedge and Torment teams. So let's head into Dragon 25. So here we are, Dragon 25, and like I said earlier, so the comp we're going to have is Bad Alcazar, Prince Kymar, Tomb Lord, Stalthus, and the lovely Mizavia. So let's check out their presets before we actually head into Dragons. This is going to be Dragon 25. So round 1, Bad Alcazar, we have him starting with his Malice, which is remove buffs, continuous heal poisons, and then we're going to be shutting it off. Prince Kymar, we're actually shutting off his debuff removal, and we pretty much have him just doing his Phantom Fire, which is the AoE poison. Tomb Lord, we're going to have him do Death Burst, Poison. This is going to be an AoE. We're actually shutting off Blights, which is a decrease in the turn meter. We're only going to have him do Death Burst once. Zavi, we're going to have her do her Deadly Catalyst, which is the Blowy Uppy. We're going to have her do that once. And then Stalthus, we're actually shutting off his AoE stun. We're going to save that for the next wave. We're going to do Dragonheart, which again is the increased defense here. And then we're going to shut it off. So that's going to be round 1. Round 2, Bad Alcazar stays the same. He's unchanged. This time, we have Seal of Magic. So we're going to have a reset for Kymar and also shutting off his debuff removal, or his buff removal, sorry. Tomb Lord, same thing, hasn't changed. Zavia, we're going to have her do her Blowy Uppies. And then Stalthus, we actually have this shut off. A Dragonheart, we're going to do the same thing with the increased defense. Now, last thing is going to be round 3. Bad Alcazar, we're going to actually have him start with his Malice, which removes debuffs from allies, continuous heal, and poisons. Prince Kymar, again, we're shutting this off because it doesn't do anything against the dragon. We're going to have him do his resets. Tomb Lord, we're going to have him start with Death Burst, which is poison, and then going into Blight, which is turn meter of enemies, decrease attack, decrease defense. Zavi, we're going to have her start with her Blowy Uppy. I like to call it Blowy Uppies, guys. And then Poison Rain, which is the AoE poison. And then Stalthus. Again, we're going to have him do his increased defense, AoE. And then we are going to have him do his stun on the A2. All right. So that is how the presets look. Let's roll. Let's roll. Look at all those poisons. Boom. So I got like 10 seconds here. There we go. 10 seconds. All right. And 20 seconds to the boss. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds to the dragon. All right. Okay, we are at about 45 seconds, halfway on the dragon. Yeah, the RNG wasn't great on round 1, but it's okay. I mean, time-wise, they're doing fantastic. So we'll probably be like just this tad over a minute, most likely. That's still great, though. It's still really good. There we go. A minute 5. Minute 5. So again, we're going to see that Zavi did almost 4 mil herself, but look at Stalthus at about 1 mil damage himself as well there too. Now the last thing we're going to do, because my community loves campaign farmers, is we are going to take Stalthus into campaign, and it's also a good way for us to actually see what their abilities look like. So let's go do that. All right, guys, here we are. We are on Brutal 12-3. Let's go run Stalthus by himself and see how those animations look. Oh, I love that. It's like he channeled Draco and Draco jumped, right? That was Draco? Ooh, look at that. 9 seconds. Okay. There it is again. That's Draco, right? Guys, that's why I'm saying I think he's 16 seconds. Not bad. That's faster than some starters. That's why I'm saying I think he's Draco's rider. I don't think he actually killed him. I think he's like, it's like How to Train Your Dragon. 16 seconds, not bad. Guys, leave me some comments down below at what you think of Stalthus. It is Draco, right? I think that's really cool. Leave me some comments down below. And US, thank you so much for the showcase. Hey, check out some more videos up here in the playlist in the top right.